Hello, I am Alex. I am a trans female to male man, and I am here to hopefully provide you with some insight and advice and some examples on how you can help your singing voice to help you pass better and feel more comfortable with yourself. Um, while I was born female, I always had a very low singing voice. I could sing very low for a biological female, like someone born AFAB, and um, even though I could sing pretty high, I could always sing like as low as like a tenor or even a baritone as a young person assigned female at birth. At the age of maybe 17 or 18, I could sing down to like a G2, which is like 2 octaves below middle C, which is pretty low. And but at the same time, I could sing like all the high notes in Phantom of the Opera when I was young. So I had a pretty wide range. And then I started testosterone at the age of 18, and it took away all of my high notes and it made my voice even lower. And now I'm trying to get my high vocal range back because I would like to be able to sing Fall Out Boy and Adam Lambert. There's no sense of regret. I don't regret testosterone other than the fact that it sometimes can help mess up my health. But, it was part of my transition experience and it was very important to me. But that is not what this is about. This is about singing. Although I will probably be sharing some experiences of my transition through this. Um, Today we are going to be tackling the art of taking a song written for a woman and performing it as a woman, but dropping the octave to make it easier to sing while still maintaining that feminine sound. This is directed for mainly my trans women and my female aligned non binary people out there who were assigned male at birth who want to present as female, sing songs written for females, but that are just very high, like high notes, and are hard to sing in the proper octave if maybe you don't have a naturally high singing voice or you haven't taken hormones and that kind of thing. The song is Dead Girl Walking from the musical Heathers. I will warn you, there is some explicit content in it. Um, there are technically two parts in this song, a guy and a girl part, but I'll only be singing the girl part because the guy has very minimal parts. And before we start, of course, we're going to warm up a little bit. Um, you're going to get to hear my very bad high notes, so just be aware of that. But I'm excited to get started, so let us begin with some notes, and then I will sing the song, and then I will explain what I did, and then I might sing it again, and you can try to pay attention to some of the techniques I used. Okay? Then let us begin. Follow along with the notes that I hit and use the ah sound. Open your mouth wide, hit it from the back of your throat. Ah, 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 We're not going to go any lower than that. And remember, if you ever can't hit a note, don't push too hard. Don't hurt your voice, especially before you actually do this thing. This is just to stretch you out a little bit, get you ready. Always stay hydrated. I'm drinking lychee juice today. There's a little bit of acid in it, which helps your voice. Water is always best water with some lemon or lime in it. I love lychee juice. It's the bomb. But we're about to go up. Yeah, no, No, that's not happening today. I told you I don't have a super high voice ever since testosterone, but I still, you guys are gonna get to see me sometimes mess up. These videos will take a couple takes. These aren't always done in one take. And I want to be transparent about with you. I'm filming this with an iPad, but that's how it is. I'm just a small time creator, and I just want to help. But let's start the actual song in a couple of seconds. The main technique to singing something like this dropped an octave down, where you're gonna have to hit a couple lower notes because it starts out a little bit lower, keeping a light tone. You hit the low notes. You're gonna talk a little bit like a stereotypical gay caricature, only you sing it like it, if that makes sense. When you hear me sing it, it'll make more sense, and then I will explain some of what I did after it is over. But we're gonna start in just a second, okay? Thank you. Give it. There we go. Okay. I hope you'll enjoy hearing me sing. The demon queen of high school has decreed it. She says Monday 8 a.m. I'll be deleted. Hunt me down in study hall, stuff and mount me on the wall. 30 hours to live, how shall I spend them? I don't have to stay and die like cattle. I could change my name and ride up to Seattle, but I don't own a motorbike. Wait, here's an option that I like. Spend these 30 hours getting freaky. Yeah, I need it hard. I'm a dead girl walking. I'm in your yard. I'm a dead girl walking. Before they punch my clock, I'm snapping off your window lock. Got no time to knock. I'm a dead girl walking. Sorry, but I really had to wake you. See, I decided I must ride you till I break you. Cause Heather says I've got to go. You're my last meal on death row. Shut your mouth and lose them tight, you white haze. Come on, tonight I'm yours. I'm your dead girl walking. Get on all fours, kiss this dead girl walking. Let's go, you know the drill. I'm hot and pissed and on the pill. Bow down to the will of a dead girl walking. And you know, it could be beautiful. You say you're numb inside, but I can't agree. So the world's unfair. Keep it locked out there. And here it's beautiful. Let's make this beautiful. You see what I was saying about like keeping that tone almost very light, very feminine, even though I've been hitting some low notes below the second octave. Yeah, full steam ahead. Take this dead girl walking. Let's break the bed, rock this dead girl walking. No sleep tonight for you. Better chug that Mountain Dew. Get your ass in gear, make this whole town disappear. Slap me, pull my hair, touch me there and there and there. No more talking. Love this dead girl walking. Love this dead girl walking. Love this dead girl, yeah, 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 yeah. Alright, so some things that I kept in mind while I was saying at the beginning is starts out lower, The demon queen of high school has decreed it. That note she originally hits, if I remember from playing it on the piano, is like a B or a B flat. Most people aren't hitting that note, whether it's male or female, in that kind of tone. It is not an easy note to hit in a feminine sounding tone. But you have to at least either hit it in a feminine tone or almost speak it. The demon queen of high school has decreed it. Like that almost talk sing sound. Like you're a really girly valley girl or a really effeminate gay guy caricature. You know what I mean? And like I'm not trying to say that in an offensive way. I mean like we've all seen like Glee, like that kind of caricature of a gay guy almost. If that makes sense, like those stereotypical mid 2000s characters. And I say this as a gay person myself. I'm mocking myself in a way when I say that because that is how I talk on a regular basis sometimes. It just slips out. Um, for the belting parts, if you naturally have a more masculine sounding voice and you're trying to make yourself sound more feminine, it can be hard not to slip into power belting that sounds in those ranges more like something you'd hear in like Panic at the Disco or Fall Out Boy or Bon Jovi. You know that, you know, oh, living on a prayer, and it's definitely more masculine. But when you're trying to sound more feminine, it is more, it's less like screaming and it's more like it flows more and it's very gentle but at the same time forceful. You know, full steam ahead, take this dead girl again. It's there's more of a vibrato. That's one thing you notice with women singers. They use vibrato more, and you can use that to your advantage. And use some of your throat muscles when you do it. A lot of people they oversing from the throat, but you got to use it just a little bit. At least with me, that's how I do it. And you breathe from your diaphragm. No matter what kind of singing you're doing, you got to breathe from the diaphragm. So that's something I can also recommend. Um, and if you are singing it, the difference between singing it from male to female is so drastic. It is crazy. I mean, it truly is a big difference. Um, and I mean, it is a really large contrast male to female singing. And one of the big differences, like a man's voice is almost gruffer a lot of the time when they sing that kind of thing. And you can't let it get gruff when you sing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix something with the computer and it's just not going. Because I am like editing this in as I do it almost. Like I'm trying to make sure everything lines up because I am multitasking. It is stressful. It is like, I should have had all my voice clips lined up, but I didn't know how long I would talk because I just talk, 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 talk. I guess the difference is like I'll sing like the first little bit of the song in a more of a masculine tone. The demon queen of high school has decreed it. She says Monday at a.m. I'll be deleted. Lock me down in study hall. Stuff him at me on the wall. 30 hours to live, how shall I spend them? I don't have to stay and die like cattle. I could change my name and ride up to Seattle, but I don't own a motorbike. Wait, here's an option that I like. Spend these 30 hours getting freaky. Yeah, I need it hard. I'm a dead girl walking. I'm in your yard. I'm a dead girl walking. Before they punch my clock, I'm snapping off your window lock. Got no time to knock. I'm a dead girl walking. That sounds a lot more masculine, and you're singing in a gruffer manner. You're singing more from the chest than the throat, and you're putting more like oomph into it almost. Not oomph as in more volume, but more oomph as in like, I don't know how to explain it. You're singing with different tonalities, and it's all a matter of your tone, really, and the tone is what matters most. And there I'm channeling more of my lower singers and the way they sing. And a way that you can really work on your tone is by listening to singers who have even male ones, female ones, whatever, but even male singers who have a more, not, I don't know, not female sound, but more of a effeminate or higher tone to their singing. They're hitting low notes sometimes, but even then they don't sound as gravelly and growly as like a Johnny Cash would, or as low pitched as a Frank Sinatra, even when they're hitting low notes. Once again, Adam Lambert or Patrick Stump would come to mind for me. I don't listen to as much music as I should. And I definitely would stay away from that gravelly, growly, anguished sound that someone like Adam Gontier or Matt Walst would have. Those two singers from 3 Days Grace. If you're trying to go for a feminine sound to your voice, I would stay away from that at all costs. But that's all the advice I have for this specific song. I hope you enjoyed and I hope this was helpful. Have a great day. Thank you.